welcome to today's vlog. My name is Emily if you're new here. Today's a bit of an odd Monday since tomorrow is Canada Day, so I have to work today, but I don't have to work tomorrow. So unfortunately, the people who are working today didn't get a long weekend, but that's okay. But I thought it would be fun to bring you along to start the work week with me. Today is all about getting back into routine. I was away this weekend, which was so nice. It was so wonderful to get out of the city. We went to my friend's cottage in Barrie, and it was so wonderful. It was so peaceful and so quiet and so great to just get out of the city. As much as I love living here, I love just being able to have time to leave the city and spend some time in nature, which I don't get a lot of here. It was so wonderful. We got to swim in the lake. I got to read my book under the trees. We got to just spend time in the sun and time in nature, and it was just a wonderful weekend. Her cottage reminded me so much of back home in New Brunswick, and it really makes me miss being back home with my family, so it makes me look forward to going back home at the end of July even more than I was before. But coming back into the city on the train was really nice too, and it just reminds me of just how wonderful this city is and how much it has to offer and how much I love living here. It was just really nice to get away for the weekend. It was so enjoyable, but I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be back getting into my routines. And speaking of routines, I'm starting a new gym program today, which I'm so excited about. I found that my last gym program was a little too easy. It was the foundations one on Alive. If you know Whitney Simmons, she has an app called Alive which walks you through different gym programs. I was doing the foundations one and it was just a little too easy for me, a little too foundational. I've been going to the gym on and off for almost 10 years now, so I found that to be a little too easy and it wasn't challenging me quite enough even when I was like going up in the weights. I wanted something that was just going to be a little bit more complex, a little bit more complicated to push myself a little further. So I'm starting a new gym program today and I'm getting back into eating healthy. This weekend at the cottage I didn't eat very healthy. We mostly just ate hot dogs and chocolates and candies and chips and not healthy foods. So I'm looking forward to getting back into my healthy eating, and my factor meals came this weekend, so I'm feeling all set and ready for the entire week so that I can eat healthy, get back into my new gym routine, get back into my healthy habits, and I'm just really looking forward to that. Speaking about starting new programs, I'm starting a content challenge which I'm going to be doing all summer long. It is 9 weeks long and this is the first week of that 9-week content challenge. If you've heard of Tess Barclay or Busy Blooming, I'm part of their Busy Blooming HQ log into your social media office every day, and I've really been enjoying it. It's really nice. I find it's a place where you can connect with other small creators. She gives you all these like content tips and advice and ideas on things that you can post throughout the week, which has been so helpful for keeping me consistent. And now we're starting this content challenge, which is going to be 9 weeks long. So my goal is to post 5 times a week on my Instagram, and then whatever is transferable I'm going to be posting on other platforms as well. So if I'm posting like a reel, I'm going to be posting that on TikTok as well. I also want to focus on my gym goals this summer. I have a DEXA scan that's coming up in October, so I want to make sure that I'm prepping for that. I want to see the biggest difference as I possibly can between my last DEXA scan, which I did on my 29th birthday, to my DEXA scan that's going to be in October. Just want to lose body fat and gain as much muscle as possible before that. So I think this new gym program is really going to help me do that, and I'm going to focus on that over the next 9 weeks. Other than the week that I'm going to be in PEI this summer, I've decided to take that week off from the gym. One, because there's no gym that I can just drive to in that area, so that makes it hard, but I'm going to try to stay active and do active things in other ways, because I don't just want to take the entire week off and be lazy and not eat healthy. I want to try to still be healthy but not go to the gym, so find other ways to stay active. There's no gym that's within like driving distance of there, so it would be extremely difficult for me to drive all the way to Charlottetown every single day just to drive back and go to the gym. It would probably be over 2 hours, and to be honest, that's just not worth it for me, at least at this stage right now. I'd rather just spend the time with my family. So I'm looking forward to doing that. We have 9 weeks in total from now until September 1st, and the gym program that I picked is 8 weeks, so it's really going to push me to just stay consistent other than that 1 week that I'm going to be away on vacation this summer. Speaking of goals, I also want to finish my Google Project Management certificate. This is something that I've been working on for so long, and I finally just want to get it finished this summer, and I'm on track to finish it before I go back to New Brunswick. So I'm happy about that as well. So I'm going to be working on that for at least an hour every single day. I have a certain amount that I want to get accomplished every single day so that I'm on track to finish before I go home. I have other goals that are going to be in the near future that I want to be focusing on when I come back from New Brunswick. So I want to make sure that I can get my Google Project Management certificate done. If you've been around here for a while, you know that I've been working on it for quite a while, and between getting my job and other things in life happening and applying for jobs, it's taken me a lot longer than I expected. So I just want to make sure that I'm on track now that I have a more consistent routine to getting that done before I go back home. I find July 1st always feels like a bit of a reset. We are officially halfway through the year, and it's the time that I like to reflect back on my goals and back on my vision board that I made for the first half of the year. I look back at my vision board, and as much as I like it, it's not quite exactly what I have in mind anymore, and I think that's totally okay. I find that I shift my goals sometimes throughout the year, not in drastic ways, but in different ways. And I've kind of taken a bit of a turn from what I wanted back in January. So I think I'm going to go through and make a new vision board either today or tomorrow, depending on how much time I have. Today I have a lot on my to-do list, so I probably won't get around to it today. Tomorrow we also have kind of a crazy day, and it's going to be definitely out of my routine, but it's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm really looking forward to celebrating Canada Day. So I think I'm going to try to sit down and maybe make a vision board tomorrow so that I can make it my new phone background, my iPad background, and my computer background. I like to look at my vision board every single day, and when it's just not aligned with my goals, it just feels like I'm a little off. So I would like to remake that now that we're officially halfway through the year. And yeah, I find now it's just a good time to revisit your goals and reset and just get clear on what you want for the summer, and before we go back to school. So I'm not going back to school obviously, but I feel like September just feels like a reset. So we got 9 weeks until back to school, back to our next reset. So I'm really looking forward to just hitting my goals this summer and staying consistent and hopefully seeing some progress towards those. But tomorrow is going to be a fun summer day. Tomorrow is Canada Day. It's July 1st, and we are going to be meeting up with my uncle tomorrow. He lives in the west end of Toronto, so we are going to be packing up some picnic stuff, and we're going to take Leo and we're going to head over to the High Park area, and we're going to set up a picnic. And I think it's just going to be a really wonderful day. It's nice to get out of the neighborhood. I work from home, so I never leave the neighborhood unless we're like actively going somewhere else or going out to eat or something like that. So it'll be nice to head over there. I think we're going to try to grab a coffee in the morning and then take Leo for a bit of a walk. We'll meet up with my uncle at the park, and I think we're just going to play some lawn games. I think he has some that he's going to bring. And it should just be a good day. We're going to try to head home before the fireworks start. I think we're going to try to get back between 8 and 8:30 p.m. I don't want to have Leo out when there's a bunch of fireworks going on. I feel like that's never a good idea. And because he's already slightly a flight risk, I don't want to put him in a situation where he could run away or flee or potentially get off of his leash. We're going to try to be home before that, and it's also great because that gives me time to just rest and relax before I go to sleep. But yeah, that's the plan for the beginning of the week. It's going to be getting back into routines today, just to not be in my routine tomorrow. But I have a lot on the go today. I have a lot of things on my to-do list that I need to get done. So the mornings are when I like to get my focused work done. So I'm going to make a coffee, I'm going to eat my breakfast, I'm going to get started on my work, and then after that we will head to the gym. And go to the gym. I'm so excited to start the first workout of my new workout program. I think this is going to be a good one. I already looked at the workout. It seems a little bit more complex, a little bit more complicated, which I'm excited about because I really want to push myself while still having some really good exercises in there. So I'm really looking forward to it. But before I head to the gym, I thought I would quickly show you my outfit and what I'm wearing today. I feel like I pretty much wear the same thing almost every time I go to the gym, but I do want to start switching it up a little. So right now I'm just wearing a black Lululemon t-shirt, which I have so many of these that they're just my go-to. I'm also wearing my poolside blue shorts. You can see them right here, and these are the Aligns with the pockets. So let's head to the gym. got back from the gym and that was such a great workout. I'm still looking forward to seeing the rest of this program. I think the first day was really great, so I'm really hopeful and really excited for the rest of it. I'm just gonna mix up a quick electrolyte drink. I like the BioSteel peach flavor. I've been really dehydrated lately. I didn't drink a ton of water this weekend at the cottage, and I should have, so I think this is gonna help me get rehydrated today. And I got a new award on my watch. It said that I did deadlifts today, which I did, but I'm not sure how my watch knows that. So I don't know if it's like by movement, because my workout and my watch are not connected. I just track like my sets and reps on my watch, so I'm not sure how it knew that, but that's pretty cool. And I've been loving this watch so far. It's been amazing. I love it so much more than my Apple Watch. So exciting day at the gym, and let's mix up a drink. Canada Day. I went a bit MIA yesterday. I had so much work to do that I just put my head down and I just got it done, and it's out of the way now, so that's good. But I didn't get to vlog a lot yesterday. I had a lot going on and a lot of things that I needed to accomplish. But what I'm really looking forward to is today. So today is Canada Day, and we are going to meet my uncle in High Park, and we are going to have a picnic. And Canada Day is definitely one of my favorite holidays of the year. I feel like the weather is usually good. Everyone's in a good mood. It's very like summery, and I feel like it's kind of the kickoff to official summer, or at least that's what it felt like when I was in school, so it kind of still feels like that. But I'm really looking forward to today. As I mentioned, we're going to go over to High Park and we're going to have a picnic and we're going to play some lawn games, and it's going to be so much fun. But before I do that, I have some work that I need to get done. So my YouTube video is done and it's almost ready to be uploaded. I just need to finish my thumbnail. So I'm going to try to get that done this morning. I also want to work on my Google course so that I'm staying on schedule with that. And I want to make sure that I'm headed to the gym this morning as well. I have an arm day on the schedule, so I want to get that done. And then after I'm done all of those things, Matt and I are going to pack up our stuff and we're going to head over to like Bloor West area. I think we're going to try to grab a coffee somewhere, maybe somewhere with a patio, walk around a little bit before we head over to High Park. So the plan is to stay there until roughly 7 p.m. and then we're going to head back to Midtown because I want to get back here before the fireworks start. I don't want to have Leo out with the fireworks, and even though he's okay with noises and he's used to construction noises and city noises, I just don't want to take any chances with anything that could potentially scare him. So I want to make sure that I'm back here before 9, and then that will also set me up for a good day tomorrow, so I can get ready for tomorrow. I can wind down, do my nighttime routine, and be in bed before 10:30 so that I can get a full 8 hours of sleep. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day. I'm looking forward to it, and I just got back from my walk with Leo, so I'm going to make a coffee now and get started on my Google course. Headed the door to the gym. I was able to get everything that I wanted done today, so I'm really happy with that. I was able to be super productive this morning and get everything done, and now I'm really looking forward to my arm day. And let's go get a workout in. We just got back from the gym and I decided not to film my workout because it was really busy today and there was a lot of people, and I don't really like filming when there's people in the background of my videos, and the gym was the most packed that I've seen it in a really long time, so I decided not to film. If you want to know my workout, I'll put it right here on the screen so you can pause and you can do the same workout as me. But yeah, we're just gonna get ready now. I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna eat, and then we are going to head out of the apartment and go for a fun adventure day. I am so excited. And if the camera's shaking, that's because my arm is very tired from my workout today. So if you see some shakiness in this clip, that's why. Yesterday we ended up just staying at the park until pretty late, and then we came home. By the time we got home, I was absolutely exhausted from the day, so we just jumped in bed, and now it's Wednesday. This morning I slept in a little bit. I was feeling pretty tired from yesterday, and I went to bed pretty late, so I wanted to sleep in and just get a little bit extra sleep. Leo and I went to Starbucks this morning. We went to Starbucks because I ran out of milk yesterday, so I couldn't make a latte at home. So I didn't get my protein coffee in this morning, but that's okay. We ended up walking to Starbucks, went for a little walk around the neighborhood. It's supposed to be really hot out today, so I wanted to make sure that I got his walk in pretty early. And now I'm just working on my Google course and having a smoothie. So because I didn't have my protein coffee this morning, I wanted to make sure I got my protein in today. So I'm just having a chocolate, strawberry, and blueberry smoothie with chocolate protein powder, and it is so delicious. It's so good. So I'm gonna drink this. I'm gonna finish working on my Google course for this morning, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm just taking a break from doing some work now. I've been working straight from like 9 a.m. until 1:15. It's currently like 1:20. I just booked a class at this new Pilates studio that's in our neighborhood. I've seen it all over Instagram over the past week. They just opened. It's called Groove Wellness Bar, or Groove Movement and Wellness Bar, something like that. Anyway, Groove, and I'm really excited for it. They had a buy one get one free for your first class, so I purchased a drop-in for my first class. So I'm going to go today, and then I'm going to book one with sometime within the next week. I'm really excited to bring you guys along and show you how this new Pilates studio is, so it should be fun. As I mentioned, I'm just taking a break from work right now. I think I'm going to head down to the pool soon and maybe just sit outside. It's really warm out. It's 26 degrees right now, so I think it's a really beautiful day. The sun's shining, and it will be perfect to just sit down by the pool and enjoy my time. It's really loud out here, but I've decided to take my work out to the balcony for this afternoon. I was going to go down to the pool, but I have some documents that I want to review, and I don't want anyone looking at my screen, so I'm just going to work on the balcony for a bit where nobody can see me, because that's my apartment behind me, and just enjoy the nice weather while I can. I just finished getting ready for my Pilates class tonight, which I'm so excited about. It's at Groove Wellness, and I haven't been there before. It just opened a week ago, so I'm really excited to go check it out. I've seen it all over social media, and tonight I'm doing their like relaxation, intentional movement class, so I think that'll be a really great way to spend my rest day. So even on my rest days from the gym, I really want to make an effort to still be active, but just in different ways. So I want to make sure that I'm still getting my 10,000 steps in, and it would also be nice if I could add in some sort of like slower yoga class or a Pilates class, or just something so that I can keep moving even on my rest days. Even when I'm taking a break from the gym, I don't just want to sit there and be on the couch all day every day, which is fine to do some days, but I don't want that to become like a regular occurrence. So I want to keep up with my movement stuff. But I'm sorry if this has been kind of a chaotic vlog. I've been kind of all over the place. I guess that's what you just get with being a new YouTuber, but we're doing our best over here. Today was a really busy work day. I just kind of had to put my head down and get a bunch of stuff done. So I'm hoping that over the next few days I can be a bit more active on the vlog and a bit more talkative, so that it doesn't just feel like I'm throwing clips together. Looking forward to my class tonight. I'm leaving in about half an hour for that, probably a little sooner. I want to make sure I get there early enough to fill out the waiver. And I bought a buy one get one, so I'm going to be going again later this week, which I'm really excited about. I have a reel that I want to film next time that I go, so I'm going to go check out the place today. I'll try to get a few clips for the vlogs. I'm going to ask about their filming policies, and if they're okay with me filming in class, I'm going to film a reel next time I go so that I can post it on social media. And that's a series that I would like to start, so if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. I want to start a series of going around to different like fitness places in the city and just checking them out and seeing what they look like and seeing if I like their classes and giving them kind of like a bit of a rating. I thought that that would be like a fun series to do over on my Instagram. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know. But I'm going to finish getting ready for my workout class, and we'll head over there soon. got showered from my Pilates class that I went to tonight, and I thought that we could talk about it while I finished getting ready for bed. The class was so good. It was such an amazing class. When I first walked in, to be honest, I was a little nervous. I always get a little nervous before I go to fitness classes for the first time. I was worried. You never know how busy it's going to be. You never know what the instructor is going to be like. You don't know what the vibe of the studio is. But to be honest, it was really good. I walked in there was a class going on at the time, so I had to be a little quiet, but I got a tour of the space. I sat down at their like community center sort of thing. I forget what they call it, but they have like a wellness bar, so they have like a section where you can like sit and have your drinks after class if you wanted to and like socialize. I got to meet some of the other people that were going to be taking the class with me, and they were so friendly, and I even got to sit down with the instructor for a little bit, which I feel like is rare. Like, if you're going to like a bigger well-known Pilates studio, usually you don't get to talk to the instructor, and if you do, it's for maybe like 2 minutes. But I got to sit down for like 10 minutes before the class and talk to this instructor. Her name was Dee, and she was so nice. She told me all about her skincare brand that she has, which I think is so cool. I love female entrepreneurs and I love supporting them. She told me all about it. It's made with natural products. But overall, the class was amazing. It's such a good vibe, such a great class. Everyone was so friendly and so nice. And I feel like sometimes walking into like a yoga or Pilates studio, like sometimes you get like that mean girl energy. But there was absolutely no mean girl energy there tonight. It was very welcoming, very open. Everyone was so friendly. Even the other students in the class were very friendly. And it was just it was a good vibe. It's fun to switch it up every once in a while. Usually I try to do yoga on my off days. And it was just fun to switch it up and do like a Pilates class tonight, because I feel like I don't get to do that very often. This was like my first actual like mat Pilates class that I've done in a really long time, so it was a lot of fun. I also wasn't sure what their filming policy was going to be. I asked the girl at the front desk and she didn't really seem to know. She was kind of like against the whole filming thing, but once I talked to the instructor, she turned out that she was totally okay with it, and she's all for the social media hustle, so that was good to see. She said as long as I put myself in the corner and didn't film anyone else, which I was going to do anyway, that she didn't mind if I filmed her class. So I was able to get a lot of clips, which made me really excited. But yeah, I'm just getting ready for bed now. I'm gonna head to bed soon. It's almost 9 o'clock, which means it's time to wind down for the night. I think I'm gonna have a little snack and then I'm gonna head to bed. So I was looking in the fridge before I came in to shower, and we do have some cherries left, so if those are still good, I think I'm just gonna have a bowl of cherries. I'm gonna get in bed, I'm gonna read my book, and we're gonna wind down for the evening. I was originally gonna end the vlog here, but I think I'm gonna continue it into tomorrow and potentially Friday as well. I feel like I didn't quite get all the clips that I had hoped and wanted to over the past few days. It's been kind of scattered, as I mentioned earlier, so I think I'm gonna bring you guys along for the rest of my week and just do like a week in the life instead of like start the week in my life. I'm gonna finish getting ready for bed and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning, happy Thursday. I slept so well last night. I literally got a 100 sleep score. I've only done that twice since I've gotten my watch, but I just woke up this morning. I was feeling a little tired, but I think that's just because of how long I was sleeping. I wanted to sleep a little longer, but now that I'm up and moving, I feel like so refreshed, so ready to start the day, and I'm so excited. I have a feeling that today is going to be a good day. I forgot to get milk last night after my workout class, so I'm going to head to Loblaws this morning and we're going to pick up a few grocery essentials, so like milk, maybe a few snacks, because I've been wanting to snack recently and I haven't had anything, and just a few little things to fill in our groceries until the weekend. So let's get ready to head to the store. Leo. I've been working for a little bit and now I'm going to make a breakfast. This morning I'm going to have some avocado toast. So got my toaster out. I took out an avocado out of the fridge last night, so that will be ready for this morning. I'm really excited because I haven't had avocado toast yet this week, and it's quickly becoming one of my staple breakfasts. It's one of my go-tos because it is just so delicious. So let's make some breakfast, some avocado toast, and then I'll get back to work. I find when I get like a breakfast staple, that quickly becomes something that I just eat for like months and months on end. So avocado toast is quickly becoming my staple breakfast very quickly because it's so good. It's really easy to make. It's high in fiber, high in protein, and that's why I love it so much. Ooh, so perfect. That really is the perfect avocado. I kind of cut it in the wrong spot, so this is going to be hard to get out, but I'm going to try my best. If anybody has any tricks for how to get the pit out of an avocado, please let me know, because that is something that I have really been struggling with since I started making avocado toast. It seems to be working. Oh, maybe not. Okay, as much as I've made avocado toast in the past few weeks, this is probably the most I've struggled with getting the pit out of the avocado, and I am really messing it up here. Got it. It's a little squished, but it will do. Look how perfect that is. Looks so good. Okay, let's just give it a quick choppy chop. I feel like this one might be a little ripe. Might not be perfectly ready, but you know what? It's still gonna taste good. I just have a feeling it's gonna taste delicious. Careful not to cut my fingies. Okay, kind of squished, but whatever. I've been using whole wheat toast just so that I can get a little bit of extra fiber, extra grains in. On my avocado toast, I like to add everything but the bagel seasoning and drizzle some hot honey on top. Okay, this is definitely not my best avocado toast, but here's breakfast for today, and it still looks delicious. I bet it's still gonna be delicious, even if it's not aesthetically pleasing. So I'm gonna dig in. I have been in a work grind almost all day. It's 3:30 right now, and I'm just about to head out the door to go to the gym. I'm wearing a very similar outfit to last night, all black, yet again, surprise, surprise. But today is quads and calves day, so it's not gonna be an easy one, but it's gonna be a good one. So let's head down to the gym. Since we talked last, but I just got really caught up in Ozark. I ended up having some spaghetti and some spaghetti sauce for supper. We watched Ozark for a few hours, took Leo for a final walk, and now I'm just winding down for bed. It has been a day. I feel like it's just been such a busy day with work and trying to get everything done and keep up with all of the habits that I'm trying to build, and I am exhausted. So I think I'm going to end this vlog here. I think that it's kind of like a start the work week but go into the work week with me. It's been almost a full week in my life, but I think I'm going to take Friday and Saturday to just be with myself and try to get some work done without having to also remember to vlog at the same time. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was a little chaotic, a little all over the place, but sometimes that's just life, and that's the whole point of me starting this channel, was to be real and to share the struggles and how chaotic life really is, and how even though life is chaotic, we can still work towards our goals and we can still do the things that we want to do. So I hope that you liked it. I know it was a little chaotic, but I hope you enjoyed it anyway. If you like this video, make sure that you give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!